AFC Sports would like to welcome former longtime Jet, one of the best receivers in Jets history, one of the best slot receivers in the history of the NFL, Wayne Chrebet. Wayne, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. So we're on the heels of the Jets-Patriots game, one of the biggest games in Jets franchise history, if you ask Rex Ryan.
Right.
What do you think, man? What was it like for you being part of this rivalry?
No, it's great. We always had big games. Anybody in the AFC, them and the Dolphins, not so much the Bills, but every time we went up to Foxborough, it was a tough game. Whatever the record was, it didn't matter. It's always going to be a tough game. So today's going to be interesting. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Wayne, you had your best years, in my opinion, statistically, 98, 2000, 2002. You put up 8 or 9 touchdowns in all those seasons, close to 1,000 yards in all those seasons. What allowed you to have those type of career years, those given years, in comparison to some of the other seasons?
Coaching changes was a big difference. You get an offensive coordinator to come and believes in you a little more. But in '98, me and Keyshawn were on different sides of each other. And there's all this and that in the media. It doesn't matter. When we were on the field, we killed for each other. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of like, can you top this? He'd make a play, I'd make a play, he'd make a play. Next thing you know, we both got 1,200 yards, and we're 12-4, and we're in the playoffs. So that helped, that little competition. You had a great career, and as far as in that AFC Championship run, what was that like for you to almost make it to the Super Bowl? It's tough to be up 10-0 at halftime with 30 minutes to go, but when you're playing against a guy named John Elway, no lead's good enough. So it's tough because we thought we'd go right back, 99, 2000, but 99. I broke my foot, bending towards Achilles, and that's it. Beginning of the season was rough, and we didn't make it. So that was our one shot. It's too bad it didn't work out. Do you wish that when you were playing the game these days, that the rules were in effect back in that to protect the players, so to speak? I might still be playing if the rules were different. Wow. No. About 5 years, it'd be my 16th year. Things are different. Every year it seems guys get bigger, faster, stronger, and the collisions are just brutal right now if you're watching the game. And even I wince sometimes. But it's good that they're changing the rules. Helpless receivers, they have to take care of them. Going low on the quarterback, they have to take care of them. These are the superstars of the game. You can't have them being on the sideline all season. But, you could tell if a guy is being malicious and is trying to really finish somebody off. But it is football. People are going to get hit, and they got to remember that. Now, you were a fearless receiver coming across the middle. Unfortunately, that led to concussions and post-concussion syndrome a little bit. What is it like for you right now? Does it still take its toll on you, or are you almost getting shaken off all the cobwebs? You're that far removed from football. No, I haven't shaken it all off yet. I have my moments, but I think it'll always be like that. But people ask me, would I have played any different? And the answer is no. I wouldn't have changed a thing. I don't know if a lot of people know this. You've had so many accolades in your career, so many awards, but the Ed Block, for sportsmanship, voted as one of the best players on the Jets, as well as the Thurman Munson Award, giving back to the community and doing things on and off the field. What's that like for you to be able to set the tone, set the example, and lead by example off the field, be a class act? You know what? You got to treat people the right way, and you have to give back. I do what I can do. I don't do as much as I did when I played. But I have certain charities that I make sure I'm there for, and hit up the right golf events to raise the right money, and you have to give back for sure. You were an undrafted free agent. I don't know how someone like yourself goes undrafted. Maybe people just look at size too much, but I know that you can't test someone's heart. What was it like for you knowing, when you didn't get drafted? Did you always know that you were going to still find your niche into the NFL? No, I thought maybe they said I'd be drafted by the Saints or the Bengals in the later rounds. It didn't happen. Jets call, which I didn't work out for, so it was a surprise. But like I said, I just needed the opportunity. As far as being drafted, at that point in the 7th round, who cares? At least if you're a free agent, you have a choice of where you want to go. Mm-hmm. And the Jets was the right fit because they didn't have receivers. But I just wanted a chance. And Kotite was there. He believed in me, and 11 years later, What's your favorite memory with the New York Jets? I'm sure you have many. You know what my favorite memory is? My last year, my son, Luke, was the tee boy to run out and get the tee after they had the kickoff. And I think he had to be 7. I think he was like 3. So just seeing him run out there and grab the tee, run off, they gave him a great standing ovation. That was probably one of my proudest moments.
What would it have been like for you to play under a guy like Rex Ryan, a guy that just talks a lot?
Right.
Would you have liked that?
I don't know. You know, I played Parcells, was kind of like the strong character, that alpha male. You know, but
You think
it's just different how Rex does it. But the guys want to, you know, run through a brick wall for him.
Right.
And that's what kind of coach you want. That's how it was with Bill. That's how it is with Rex. So, you know, he's my kind of guy. You know, he'd get me fired up a little bit.
People talk and they say that, you know, he talks to relieve the pressure. It almost adds pressure.
It adds pressure to a point. The more he talks, the less they bother Sanchez and some of the other guys. Mm-hmm. You know, they concentrate on him. Maybe it shouldn't be you know, me versus him, because it's really us versus them. But you know, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. So hopefully, you know, it works.
The Jets have been facing a lot of adversity up and down, and people seem to just write them off. But it's something about this team. I really think they're going to take this game.
Martin starts with Sanchez. He's composed on that drive. You know, he's sliding, giving himself time. You can do that. You know, this is what the good quarterbacks do. They buy time, give the receivers a chance to get open. They're going to score some points on them. They've won in Pittsburgh. They know they can play there. But beat a team like Patriots in their home, they have a lot of confidence going to the next game.
All right, Wayne, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. We got a ball here for you. We got our shirt from our foundation, the Class Act Sports Foundation, to raise money for underprivileged youth. And you can check us out at classactsportsfoundation.org.
It's Wayne Chrebet watching Class Act Sports.